everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would kind of do my latest favourites for say January or recently. I only do favourites videos when I feel like I've got something new to like shout about really, because I'm quite consistent with a lot of the products that I use, but you know, it's a new year, new start and all that, and I've got loads of things actually that I thought I would share. So the first one I'm actually wearing, and this is not an outfit, it's a dressing gown, and it's from Next, and it is their bee print grey and white dressing gown, and I'm absolutely in love with this. Now, the reason behind getting it is obviously that I am nearly 30 weeks pregnant now, and I wanted to have a new dressing gown for when I went into hospital because, well, it's kind of a recommended item, isn't it? And I do have one that is pink, but it's broken and pretty tatty, and I'm not really a pink gal, if I'm honest. So I treated myself to this with my birthday money. It was the only treat that I actually like kind of got myself with my birthday money, because the rest is going on IKEA furniture again. But I absolutely love it. It's so soft, it's got pockets, it ties around the waist really nicely, even when you've got a massive belly. And it also has a hood, so I just feel like it's perfect. And I've got like fantasies of wearing this when she is born and she's home, and I can just have snuggly days on the sofa in my dressing gown with my newborn baby on my chest and just being all like snuggly. And yeah, I absolutely love it. And when I first put it on, Bill told me that I look beautiful, so my 3-year-old rocks. When you're pregnant, you tend to get really crazy reactive skin based on your hormones. Mine actually has been quite good now recently, but there have been times where it's gone a little bit crazy and gone quite dry or oily, or I've had like a bad breakout. So there's been 2 products that I've really been enjoying at the moment, and one of them I've never used before, and one of them I have used before and I kind of just forgot about, and that one is the Pixie Glow Tonic, and I don't know if this is going to focus, there we go. And it is essentially a facial tonic to give your face a good exfoliating tone really, and I use this after my Liz Earle cleanse and polish and my other like sort of skin boost tonic that I've got by Liz Earle. I kind of use this when my skin I feel really needs to pick me up, and I've really been enjoying it. I love the smell, I love the packaging, I just feel like there aren't enough things in this colour combination, and I've really been enjoying that, and I don't think it's too expensive. And if you're going to buy it, I would recommend getting it from ASOS if you use their Premier delivery, because that is a really good deal and you get free next day delivery, so that's worth it. And then the second skincare item is Umbrialy's Late Cream Concentrate, and it is this, and this is just a really simple face cream, to be honest. And I have a tube that I keep upstairs and a tube that I keep downstairs, and it's really hydrating. It's not at all like irritating on the skin, and I've just really been enjoying it. It's the right consistency for my skin at the moment, because anything too thick tends to clog up my pores and tends to bring me out in a reaction, and like I also still need that good dose of moisture, so this has really been the ticket for me. So next I'm going to talk about the perfume and the nail polish. So the perfume is actually a Jo Malone one. Now, like, I've got a bit of a perfume thing, like I've always been into smelling good, and I tend to treat myself more to perfume than anything else. I don't have loads and loads of bottles by any means, but if I do buy one, I like to buy one that I really like and is going to be a treat. And it is the Blackberry and Bay cologne, and it is absolutely beautiful. It's really hard to describe because I would say it's quite citrusy and fresh, and it perhaps isn't my normal fragrance, but it does settle into something a bit more, a bit less harsh, if that makes sense. It can smell quite masculine when you first put it on, but I also have Pomegranate Noir as well, which is another favourite of mine, and I really like that. I've just been enjoying it. It's been kind of been a pick-me-up when I've not been feeling very well, and you know, when you're pregnant you don't always feel great in clothes, so makeup and skincare and perfume and things that kind of give you a bit of a lift are really important, I think, anyway. And then in terms of nail polish, One that I have been loving, and it is on my nails at the moment, but they are getting a little bit chipped, is Essie Go Ginza, and this is my ultimate like spring nail polish, and it's probably the one that I'm going to be wearing when I give birth. I think this is lovely. I really get on with Essie formulas. I tend to just rely on a really good top coat that dries really well and really quickly. I just like Essie's shades really. They come up with some stuff that isn't your standard, do you know what I mean, like pink, red, purple kind of thing. They come up with some really good shades, and this for me is just my absolute favorite. And then on to beauty items. I've got two that are new to me and two that I've used before, but I really like them in conjunction with each other. And it's funny actually, I was actually looking at an old video of mine before I found out I was pregnant, because pathetically, and I can't believe I'm admitting this, but I wanted to try and see if I could tell whether or not I put lots of weight on, like on my face and stuff. Obviously my belly is much bigger now, but I was like, oh, I wonder if I put loads of weight on. So I just clicked on a video and I was like, oh my god, I love my makeup, what am I wearing? And I kind of had to think about it, and I remembered like what the products were. And the first one is actually from this Clarins palette. I don't know if you'll be able to see this very well because I've definitely hit pan, but it is this shade here, which is a really warm chocolatey matte brown, and I've been wearing this on my lids with a kind of darker reddy brown in the crease and eyeliner along my top lashes and bottom lash line and loads of mascara, and it's just, it really defines my eyes for some reason. I have green eyes and they don't always tend to like show up that well unless like I really work on defining them. They're very green, but they're also quite pale, like in comparison to a blue or a brown eyes. And I've been loving that compared with MAC's Velvet Teddy. Now, as you can see, I have used this a lot and I haven't got very much left, but this is just probably my ultimate lipstick. I know that everybody goes on about it, but it really just suits me and I absolutely love it. And those together with like a flush cheek and some nice contour and a highlighter, which I'll go on to in a moment, just like they're completely floating my boat. If I have a picture of me wearing it, I will insert that here. So next up is, well, there are two new items actually, at least new to me, although one is a new release as well. And the first is the Balm's Mary Lou Manizer, which is basically a highlighter. Now I am, if you've seen my videos before, absolutely obsessed with MAC's Soft and Gentle, but I thought I would give this a go and I am really enjoying it. I still prefer MAC's Soft and Gentle, don't get me wrong, but I have this and I'm going to use it up for now because I'm really liking it. It's along the same tones, but it's a lot lighter and probably less warm as well, but it is really pretty on skin. And I've been putting it on my cheeks, a little bit on my nose, on my cupid's bow, the inner corners of my eye, and just anywhere that I want to like bring a bit of radiance to my face, because otherwise I look quite haggard, because pregnancy does that to you. And then the new release that I kind of jumped on as soon as I saw it because I love these products, it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer, and it's a brow pencil. It is not as good as the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade or whatever it's called, which is what I normally use with the Anastasia like eyebrow brush as well, but I wanted to try it because when you're in a rush, like doing your eyebrows that way can be quite time consuming, and I thought this would be really good for on the go, particularly when I am like a mum to a newborn, I guess, if I even care about my eyebrows at that point. It comes in this gorgeous rose gold packaging and it is double-ended, so it's essentially a spoolie on one end, if you can see, and then a roll-up angled sort of pencil on the other. And I'm really enjoying it so far. I find like the colour is a really good match for me. Anastasia's really good at getting like ashier tones in there, so they're not all too warm and don't give you like orangey looking brows, and I just really like it. The final favourites are for random ones. 2 are related to pregnancy or expecting a baby anyway, so I'll get them out of the way really quickly in case you're not a mum or you're not interested. The first one is this and it's Comfort Pure, and basically, if you didn't know, when you are washing baby clothes you're supposed to use like Comfort Pure or like the equivalent if you can get like a supermarket version, because it all does the same sort of thing, but it's meant to be better for sensitive skin, and it's got no harsh fragrances or, you know, products in there that can irritate baby skin. And I bought a big bottle of this because it was in like the sale at Asda in the baby event, and it's taken me right back. It really is. Just reminds me of like washing tiny baby clothes when I was pregnant with Bill first time round, and it's just giving me warm fuzzies. And I can't really say the same about like Fairy Non-Bio, because it's not, well, it's powder, it's washing powder, and like this just smells really nice. So yeah, I like that. And then the other thing are these tablets. They're Remigel tablets, and they're really good for heartburn, so if you're pregnant, get on it. But if you've got heartburn in general, I think these are really handy, and I've just really been liking using these. And thank you to those of you who recommended them to me when I asked about heartburn remedies, because I find them really useful, and they're not chalky, and they're like chewy like a soft mint, which is much better. And then the final 2 favourites are kind of books really. The first one is this planner, which is a kind of day-to-day sort of monthly, weekly planner from Kiki K, and I just really like the design. It says 2016 if you couldn't see, and it has stickers, it has a section for notes, it has like really cute designs, and I'm just really enjoying like organising my life a little bit better. I have a lot going on at the moment, and this is really helping me plan. And then finally is this book, which is The Lake House by Kate Morton. Kate Morton is one of my favourite authors by far. I've read everything of hers now, and this is her latest release, and as with all of her books, I just get obsessed with them and I get caught up with them, and I can't get enough. The only problem is with that is that I tend to finish them really quickly, but she's brilliant. So if you're looking for a book to read, I can really recommend it. If you like, these are kind of obviously fiction, but she does this really brilliant thing where she brings the past and the present together, and there's kind of like these really dramatic, like fantastic stories that you sort of solve in your head, and you're desperate to find out what happened. And it also makes you realise that the past has a huge impact on your future, even when there's years and years apart. And I just feel like she's one of the best authors I've ever read, to be honest. I really enjoy fiction, and she does it really well. So yeah, that is everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.